Ladies and gentlemen, heroes walk among us. They sit next to us on planes like Dan Rooney, who was on a flight and watched a fallen soldier's flag-draped coffin being returned to a family. He decided to raise $3 million to provide scholarships for the children and spouses of fallen and severely disabled service members.
He's a fighter pilot and a pro athlete. While on board a commercial airliner in this country, he was moved to tears when he saw a coffin being unloaded bearing the body of a U.S. soldier he never knew. He was also moved to action.
It was a dark, delayed night in Chicago O'Hare, and finally got on United Flight 664. As I walked through first class, I saw this young corporal in dress army greens. And about an hour later, we landed in Grand Rapids, Michigan. At this point, it's after midnight, and the captain comes over the PA as we pull up to the gate and informs us that we're carrying the remains of Corporal Brock Buckland on this flight who'd been killed in Iraq. The captain also made a request that we stay in our seats until Corporal Buckland's remains had been removed from the right cargo hold. And as an F-16 pilot, I sat and I looked out the right-hand side of the airplane and witnessed the other side of war for the first time, the Bucklands on the darkest night of their lives. As the ceremony finished itself up, I turned back to the airplane, and I was as shocked as I'd ever been in my life to see that more than half the people had gotten off the plane. And it was at that moment that I knew that God had given me a mission in my life to help this family and to reach out to those who had abandoned Brock on this evening.
My dad was an F-15 fighter pilot
who lost his life in a routine flight check when I was 6 years old. Aside from the financial help that we received from the Folds of Honor scholarship, I think the thing that touches me the most is just the chance to remember him. It's one of the only chances we get to recognize him and, recognize who he was and what he did for our country.
Today we sit here with nearly 1 million dependents who've had somebody either killed or disabled in Iraq and Afghanistan. Of this group, 87% do not qualify for federal education assistance. The Folds of Honor Foundation is very proud to have awarded nearly 4,000 scholarships represented in all 50 states. We need your help at the Folds of Honor Foundation to ensure we leave no family behind on the field of battle. I encourage all of you to join the mission and visit foldsofonor.org and become a wingman today.